The story of Jonah is one of the most well-known in the Bible, found in the book of Jonah in the Old Testament. Jonah was a prophet of God who was given the mission to go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because the wickedness of its inhabitants had come to God's attention. However, Jonah, fearing the Ninevites and perhaps doubting that they deserved God's mercy, decided to flee in the opposite direction, boarding a ship bound for Tarshish. While the ship was at sea, God sent a great storm, terrifying the sailors, who realized it was supernatural. After discovering that Jonah was the cause, he was thrown into the sea and the storm immediately ceased. Jonah was then swallowed by a great fish, prepared by God, where he spent 3 days and 3 nights. During this time, Jonah repented of his disobedience and prayed to God, who commanded the fish to vomit him onto dry land. After this experience, Jonah obeyed God's command and went to Nineveh. There, he proclaimed that the city would be destroyed in 40 days because of its wickedness. To Jonah's surprise, the Ninevites believed his message, repented, and God decided to spare them. However, Jonah became angry at God's compassion for such a wicked people and went outside the city, waiting to see what would happen. God made a plant grow to provide shade for Jonah, but the next day the plant withered, leaving him uncomfortable. God used this situation to teach Jonah a lesson about compassion, showing that just as he cared for the plant, God cared for the thousands of people in Nineveh. The story of Jonah is a powerful reminder of God's patience and mercy, teaching that his compassion is greater than any human judgment and is always available to those who repent.